From New York and on the new Hot 97 app, Ebro in the morning. On Hot 97.
Ebro in the morning, beautiful Laura Styles, raucous Jacket Rosenberg.
That's right.
And Rich the Kid, give it up for the kid.
Whoa, read about it.
Yeah. Don't talk about it, read about it?
Yeah, read about it. That's the new one.
I like this.
Yeah.
Encouraging literacy from Rich the Kid.
I like it too.
Read. Ha.
Now, Richard, you have very nice teeth. Is your name Richard?
No, my name's not Richard.
Damn.
You want it to be Richard the Kid bad.
But my name ain't Richard. I'm rich, but not Richard.
Is it just rich, like money rich?
Yeah, Richard. You know what I'm saying? I feel rich right now.
Well, you look wealthy. I mean, those Gucci frames.
Yes.
You know,
Plenty of diamonds.
lot of jewelry. Can you articulate what is this on? You have Dat Way, which
Yeah,
we
That
know what
Way.
that is.
Yeah, I made that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What's
Migo gang.
Okay.
That's family, because you were once you guys had a collaborative tape and you were signed to coach and that whole management and that whole team.
Yeah.
He has a
Forever
cross?
Music. This is my label.
Okay.
And the cross.
Some spirituality there.
And then just some plain, and then just some nice,
man.
clean diamonds. Just
Do you
clean.
sleep with all this jewelry?
Sometimes.
Wow.
You seem like a very happy fellow
Yeah, I'm happy right now.
right now. So when are things bad for you?
I've been happy for a minute.
Really?
Yeah, I'm happy.
No, I mean, I said bad, not rapping. Like, when have things been bad for you? You're
Oh,
happy
bad?
right now, but when have they been bad?
Probably like a couple years, like last year or 2 years ago.
How come?
Just in the middle of, trying to get my music all the way out there and dealing with labels and
Oh, God. Yeah, that's business
miscommunications
bullshit,
and
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But
What was you say labels, miscommunications? You had a collaborative tape with Migos. What year was that?
A couple of them.
Oh,
I
you
had
a
like
few.
four.
Four of them.
Yeah.
And then how come you know? I mean, obviously it's still family, you still repping, but how come that didn't work out?
Just different ventures, different new deals.
Money.
No, not only that, you know what I'm saying? Just growing, you know what I'm saying?
That's,
But everyone's still cool, right?
Yeah,
Very much
everything's
so.
still cool, yeah. Family, definitely.
that's beautiful.
How long's and the process of you getting on has been getting popping has been like what, since 2013?
Yeah,
Something like
it's
that?
It's been a long time. A lot of handing out CDs, stickers.
Oh, you did the
Yeah.
classic hand-to-hand move.
Hand-to-hand.
In Atlanta?
In Atlanta, definitely.
And for some people watching who may or may not be aware, you're actually from Queens originally. Your family's Haitian?
Yep, Haitian.
And how long were you in
Sac passe.
Stop by thing.
And how long were you in New York for?
I was here till like I was 14.
And what was the transition like? That's an interesting time to move to a whole new
Yeah.
city, 14 years old.
Transition was a lot different, It's a lot slower out down there, so I had to get used to it, I had to adapt to the trap, you know what I mean? Adapt to the trap.
And were you in the traps exactly or no?
Yeah, I was in the trap exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
And where in Queens were you when you were up here?
Linden Boulevard, 238th Street.
Linden Boulevard, represent
Linden,
that.
you know what I'm saying? You dig what you know what I'm saying?
You ever go? You got family still over there on
Yeah.
Linden?
Still got family over
So you're in New York right now. Have you
there. Nah, yeah, I ain't had time. I'm finna go shoot over there, you know what I'm saying?
knock on the door,
Knock on
say
the door.
hi
Go
to
see auntie.
auntie?
Go drop a
you know?
bag, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got to go drop off something. They want it when they see you with those nice teeth. They're like, yo, wait, leave something
It's like, it's what I do it for, you know what I'm saying?
for the family.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you been back to Haiti?
No, never been there.
What do you plan on?
Yeah, one day I want to go. Yeah, for sure.
That's beautiful. Who's your dentist, man?
Ah, read about him.
Well, I'd love to Google
But you
him,
have
but I need his name.
Read about him.
I'd love to. That's what I'm asking.
You gotta type in Rich the Kid dentist.
Where's the
Is
kid?
that a
dentist? Yeah, you probably pop up.
Wow.
I'm into it.
He's like, I need to find him immediately.
This guy needs some sort of award.
Okay, the generic question of the day, but I am curious about it. The Kendrick feature, great timing. We were just talking about that. Kendrick hasn't popped up on a lot recently, so you got sort of the prime Kendrick post Damn feature. How did it come together?
He was working on the Damn album when I was working on my album at Interscope Studios, and he came in there, asked me to hear some records. So I played him New Freezer. I just recorded it like 2-3 weeks ago at Quad. I was down here, I recorded at Quad, and I played it for him as the first record. I played him, and he was just like, yo, this is crazy. Can I get on this?
And are you just like, yeah, you can. That's fine.
Pretty much.
You know
Just
what?
like that.
We're going to talk it over, Kendrick. Let me get back to you, see if we feel like having you jump on this real quick. It sounded like, from what I was reading about you, you're, in terms of the hip-hop you love, you're kind of all over the place. Like, you love East Coast shit, down South. You're kind of a mix of it all.
For sure.
Who are your all-time favorites?
Kid Cudi.
You're a Cudi baby, too, huh?
Yeah, I like
Kind of raised up on Cudi in that, like, 09, 10
Cudi's
era.
fire. I want to work with him. Kanye. You know,
Of course.
Outkast. Andre 3000. You know what I'm saying? The legends.
Yeah, it gets no better.
Well, back to the dentist.
All right, how you doing?
Apparently,
What'd you find?
this young man spent $30,000 on these teeth. He's showing.
Jeez.
And the dentist he went to is some guy that everybody's going to.
Dr. Montoya.
Colombian dentist. Did you go to,
Ah.
wait, where is he in Colombia?
Is in Colombia.
So you actually read about him?
Yeah, he's
I'm
right.
really
I read
impressed
about
because
it.
when I'll be honest, when Rich said
Read
read
about
about it, I thought he was
Read about it.
saying shit. He was
Wait,
actually saying
wait,
to read about it.
where in Colombia is he? Medellin?
Come on, Laura. I gotta watch.
Where did you go? Bogota? Where?
Cali, Colombia.
Got you.
Wow, it's lit.
How'd you like Colombia? It's beautiful, right?
I was in and out. You know what I'm saying?
So you only went for the teeth.
I only went for yeah. In and out. In and out.
Why him? Is he was known as the
Yeah,
dude?
he's fine. You know what I mean?
All right, so here's an important question then, and I wouldn't have brought it up, until Ebro became so teeth obsessed. But now that he has, what was up with your teeth prior? Like, were your teeth rough prior to this, or you just wanted perfect teeth?
No, I just wanted perfect teeth. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper. You gotta see these things. You feel me?
It is like the backbone of the whole thing when you think about it.
You feel me?
Well, and you went the other route because it's been for so long. And for some rappers, you show the grill and it's iced out.
No,
or
no,
it's
no.
this or that. You went a whole other.
Show them the beauty,
Diamonds.
the beautiful teeth. You just
Yeah,
went-
because I'm a businessman too. You know what I'm saying? I got a label. I got artist, famous Dex, Jay Critch. So you know what I'm saying? I'm on my executive. You know what I'm saying? I got to look proper.
You have the clean teeth.
And
feel me?
I want to point out that you've done very well.
Thank you very
Because
much.
I know more about your name and hearing about you. Now the Kendrick record, right? The fact that you navigated it seemingly well, a split with family, Migos, some people you came up with.
Yeah.
Now you're dealing directly with Interscope, and I know Famous Dex, which I'm sure the marketing machine you put behind Famous Dex and that thing. So I want to salute you for that.
And
'cause
Jay Critch, he's next.
I haven't heard of him.
He from
This is the
Brooklyn.
first time. Oh, he is.
Yeah, from me. He going dumb out here.
Jake Rich.
Jay Critch.
Jay
J-A-Y.
Critch.
Jake Critch.
How did
Putting
you,
the
how did you
emphasis
find
on the
him?
syllable.
I got it now.
My
Jake
friend,
Critch.
he's from Brooklyn also. His name is Grams. So like I heard one song from him. Like I was at my apartment, smoking in the living room. He started playing his music. I'm like, yo, who's that kid? He's like, yo, this my man's. Yo, nah, he 18. He started getting all hype. I'm like, chill out. Let me hear another song. You know what I'm saying? Then I flew him out like the next day. Like since then, he started blowing up on all the blogs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going crazy, like over all his music. Sold out shows. You know what I'm saying? Over like 4 months. 5
How
months.
did you build your thing? I mean, you told us you did hand to hand,
Yeah.
like literally handing out CDs. But you are one of those guys who got really internet popular too. And I'm always curious: did you have a set plan? Was it totally organic, or was it just? Did you have like, this is how I'm going to release music? How did you get this point where you could have an artist who blows up when you put them under your umbrella?
It was. I don't know if it was a set plan. It's just like I remember at one point it was like we were like, damn, I would just take all the music, all Migos new songs, all my new songs, put them all on one mixtape, and then act like I'm a DJ and put it out. So then everybody would just be like, oh, just the new hot stuff from the DJs. You know what I'm saying? But it's really me putting it out. You feel me?
Hustling.
On live
Finesse.
mixtapes. Actually, I was really finessing them folks. So I just kept on putting out mixtapes. Then I was like, we might as well do a mixtape together and put it out. So we started Streets Unlocked. So we carried on putting Streets Unlocked.
So hold on real quick. The first shit you were putting out, you weren't rapping on those. Those
I was
you were rapping
rapping.
on that too. You just weren't hyping the fact that you were rapping. You
Yeah,
were just kind of letting it be.
It was like, okay, so the mixtape website, Live Mixtape?
Of course.
It was like hot at that time. So I had somebody that I knew who had an account on there, a DJ. So I was like, yo, I'm just sending you all the songs that I want to put and just put an extra DJ name. I'm going to have a fake name. You know what I'm saying?
as like an alternate, as like another character.
Yeah.
That was a DJ name.
Yeah.
And then after the first one did well, you
We
made
just
it more clear that it was.
Nah, I just
You
kept
still,
on
it
doing
still
it.
was the same thing.
Yeah, just kept on doing it. You know what I'm saying? Pushing out mixtapes. But I was still like hand in hand in the streets though.
That's an interesting approach.
Well, and then how rich are you? Because I'm looking at your Instagram.
Yeah, I just got the Bentley Bentayga. Read about it. You know what I'm saying? The new one.
What's it called?
Bentayga.
Bentayga. I'm gonna go read about it.
It's the Bentley.
Google it.
2018. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't never dropped the album. Read about it.
So yeah, it's interesting.
Well, what are you noticing on the Instagram? Just the Bentley, or
It's just he's rich.
there's a lot
Yeah.
of rich items on there?
There's a lot of expensive cars, which
you
I
know-
mean, these are rentable. Cars are rentable, so I don't know which is
Yeah,
you know,
somewhere,
why I
you know
would
what I'm saying?
ask.
When I'm in Miami, I do my thing, but you know what I'm saying?
So you rent fly whips when you're in Miami?
Yeah, for sure.
You don't need to own them all.
What's the most expensive thing you've purchased?
Probably Bentley.
Well, see, and this is how I know he might actually be rich at this stage,
Tell me.
because he didn't have a problem saying, "Nah, I rent some cars or what."
Yeah, for sure.
You know, people who you would think they would
Right.
try to front, be like, "Nah, this is mine. This is
Every
mine."
rapper that goes to Miami and flex with a car is not buying it. You know what I'm saying? Probably not.
Yeah, especially if you don't live in Miami. You're driving someone driving on a truck there every time. I mean, that's just irresponsible.
Sounds like it, but people do irresponsible things.
Very
People
good
be
point.
capping. You know what I'm saying? That's cap. You know what I'm saying? That cap. You know what that means? Cap.
No, never
No,
heard the term
explain.
capping in my
I
life.
mean, like, you know what I'm saying? You flexing. You know,
Oh.
you flexing, you lying.
Yeah, there's plenty
You
of that.
capping. Next time somebody come up here just lying, be like, yo, you capping, man.
By the way, I'm gonna do that.
You're capping.
And if it goes badly, I'm gonna report back to you.
Now let's talk about rap. Let's have rap talk. You've told us about the rappers you like and the type of music, and I've listened to the record with Kendrick. I haven't heard a lot of your music, but I've heard your name, and I noticed at periods in the new Freezer record, you definitely get into some rapidy rap stylings. So I can tell you have the ability to get to these bars if you set your mind to it, but you also like doing the melodies and the
Yeah, for sure.
things that are popular with your how do I say demographic, let's just say.
That's right. The kids, bro.
The kids.
The kids, bro.
But if we were to throw on a beat right now, you get busy like no problem? Or you need a specific beat and there's a whole request and I only rap over this type of thing, and you know, we've had these problems up here before.
Nah, I basically, this is how I do it. I just go in and rap like bar for bar.
So we throw on a beat right now, you get busy.
He didn't say freestyle. He
Yeah.
said he goes bar
You know,
by bar.
Yeah, I go bar by bar, but you know what I'm saying? I usually don't freestyle because my style not free. You feel what I'm
I've heard
saying?
this before. I've heard this theory.
By the way,
before.
and don't,
dig?
free meaning not, you know, not confined, not free meaning unpaid. But
I think he means
whatever.
both. I think he means
So his
both.
style is confined to the booth only.
Yeah, I think just
and
he's not saying
only
he gets
for pay.
'Cause I will tell you, I think it's obnoxious. No offense. Reasonable.
offend me, you can offend
Yeah, okay, reasonable, but obnoxious when you ask people about freestyling. 'Cause I just feel like it's such a separate skill set to me.
Well, that's why
like
I
him
asked.
sitting and listening to a record and writing
But
bar
that
by
was
bar
the
in your
preface.
head.
But that was the
Well,
preface
I
of
know,
the
I
comment. But
just-
what type of rapper are you? That was you know, because there's some who would be like, yo, throw the beat on, let's get busy.
Sure.
That's the thing. He might be like, yeah, that's not my thing. I like getting in the room. I like feeling the beat. I like coming up with songs. I like coming up with ideas, and that's why
Yeah.
I'm asking. I
You know
want to
what I'm saying?
learn.
That's how I do it. You feel me?
Well, see, I just appreciate because my problem is, Ebro, when people ask me to freestyle, which happens all the time.
No, I'm not one of them rappers who just, again, when you see them, they be looking mad when they rap. Just, You know what I'm saying?
You
seem
here,
like a
you're,
laid-back
you're
guy.
here for the entertainment. You're here for the
Yeah.
songs.
You know
You're
what
here
I'm
for the, you know, how do you guys say it? It's a vibe.
Yeah, the
Right.
vibe. You know what I'm saying?
It's a vibe.
You seem so young and hip when you said that.
You can hear. it,
Oh
right?
yeah, I could tell. I was like, damn, Ebro's feeling a vibe himself right now.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe right now.
Vibe, B. It's a vibe.
You dig?
And I could tell from sitting close to you that you part of that vibe is enjoying a marijuana cigarette from time to time.
Hey, read about it.
I will Google.
Google it. Google Rich the Kid weed
Marijuana
and see what comes. Marijuana cigarettes.
Cookies.
Are you
Yo, shout out to my boy Burner.
Charlie Burner.
are you going to dispensaries these days? Is that the move, or
Yup. I live in Cali, so you know what I'm saying?
so you got the car and you just
I don't
roll
make
in?
that, you know what I'm saying? Pull up. Skirt.
How is it? Is it?
Oh, here we go.
What'd
Read
you-
about it.
No, where'd you find?
Yeah.
How to roll a blunt with Rich the Kid.
Oh,
I roll
nice.
around with Rich the Kid. You know what I'm saying? This is my
This came out last year.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Yo, should I just stunt? I'm gonna just lie real quick.
That's just
No,
the
that's
key.
capping. That's capping.
Let me cap with this.
I
real
take
quick.
the cap.
No, I want a cap.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put this on my Instagram. New whip alert.
Oh my God.
Capping.
Got
You
the
think
Bentley
anyone will
key
believe
on
me?
'em.
Nope. Nah, actually, no, people will.
You think people would believe
They
me?
might. They might.
Absolutely.
If I'm like, yo, just
you
had
got
to
like
do it.
4 jobs, you better go get a
This is a
better.
beautiful
You know
fob.
they gonna believe you.
This is a beautiful fob, I gotta
It's
tell
a
you.
beautiful vibe.
Like, this just makes it worth it to get a Bentley loan.
Yeah.
What does it do? Show them how to work it. Does
Well,
it do
it's
anything?
got a lock thing. It's got unlock.
It's got
Now
unlock,
I
yeah.
believe. Now tell me, I've never driven a car this size. I believe at the trunk one, you have to hold it down probably.
Yeah, just tap it real quick.
Just one tap. But oh, you can't even feel the buttons pushing, bro. It's just to the touch.
It's
This is a thing of
That's
beauty
what
right
you're
here.
paying for.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of this. This is
The
nice.
Bentley fob.
Closest I'm
that's
ever getting
Rosenberg.
to a Bentley fob. New whip.
Now, Rich the Kid, while he caps using your Bentley fob, other than teaching people how to roll a blunt, what else would I learn from following Rich the Kid and getting into his music other than nice cars, nice things, nice teeth,
I can teach you a lot,
vibes?
Pimpin'.
What else?
I can teach you a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Come on. I'm here. I'm reading. I'm Googling. I'm following the whole shit. Let's go.
You know, I'm gonna teach you how to master the game. You feel me?
The game of
This,
Life.
No, this music shit.
music shit.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a CEO myself. You feel me?
I respect that.
So
And it's just 2 artists so far.
2 artists.
And, Famous Dex has a wave already, so,
Yeah,
you know what I
Famous
mean?
Dex.
He's got an energy out there, so I respect that, too.
Y'all gotta take out Jay Critch. Though I'm telling you.
Jay Critch, 20 years old out of
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
read about
I read
it.
about it.
You read about it,
I
huh?
read about it. I Googled it already. I was ahead of you, see, because I knew you was going to say read about it, so I read about it.
Yes.
I was way ahead of you, man.
That's the
I
one.
told you I'm on my game here. I also, you have 1.9 million followers on Instagram.
Yo, I ain't never dropped the album either. Huh.
But you
Never.
have put out several projects. That's not fair.
No,
When
no,
y'all
no,
artists come up here with they ain't
never.
put out an album thing, y'all done put out like 9 projects already.
Those
though.
are
no,
mixtapes.
not on streaming services.
So it's
See?
still in the street.
Oh, it's never been a
It's
stream.
never
though.
been a stream. If I would have went platinum, you know what I'm saying, a couple times. You feel me?
So hold on. Does that mean not even iTunes?
Yeah, not even iTunes.
Just on live mixtapes and like places where you get mixtapes for free.
Free.
Wherever
Now-
the people
so I
are, it
never
counts.
got-
If you get your music to the people, I count it.
Yeah, well, the label don't count it as an album.
Facts.
Now, does that add up to honestly? Does that add up to any pressure though about when you do put something out for
See,
sale?
look, exactly. I'm so glad you asked that question. So look, I'm not one of the ones who go in the studio and just be thinking all hard when you're making an album and then it come out garbage. When I was recording my album, I just recorded it like I was just doing a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? I record so much
Boom.
music. Boom. Yeah, like I said, boom. It took me like 12 minutes to record New Freezer. So like, I just recorded mad fast, and then I was like, it's done. It's finished. It's finished.
So you don't put a whole lot of extra baggage into associated with.
Yeah, like people be thinking hard. I got so many bangers on my album, and I didn't even think hard about it. I just went in there and did it.
That's
and
the way to
when's
do
this
it.
album out?
2 months.
2 months. Is it gonna be one of you don't want to give us an exact day because it might come before that or
Yeah, it's gonna be probably January.
January?
It's gonna be crazy.
Okay. And more than Kendrick feature?
Oh yeah.
Who else?
I'm gonna have Lil Wayne on there.
Okay.
Khalid on there.
Okay.
Khaled's popping.
Khalid is super pop. He's a great songwriter too.
Yeah, Rick Ross. Playboy Cardi. It's gonna be crazy.
Nice. This is a nice little lineup you got
I
here.
can't give it all out.
What do you
know
think
I'm
you
saying?
bring to and this will be the last I think before we get up out of it, I want to play your song with
For sure.
Kendrick. But what do you think when I'm introducing myself via the streaming service Apple Music, which is the one I prefer.
I know you do.
And I'm listening to the records. I'm listening for the great songs, but I'm
Exactly.
also listening to understand what I'm getting from one artist versus another artist.
No, for sure.
Right? So, sometimes that's more of a discernible thing. Like I know what I'm getting from Kendrick different than what I'm getting from Cole.
Exactly.
Right? That's easily defined. I know what back in the day, I knew what was different between Pac and Big. It was a different thing. Boom, I understood it. What's different about Rich the Kid than anything else? That's
Shit, for me, you're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna read about it. One.
See, look, I've already learned
Yeah.
today. So
One and
yes.
two, you're gonna be excited. You're gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's like you said before, it's a vibe. You feel me?
It is a vibe.
It's definitely a vibe.
It's not overly serious.
It's not overly serious. Like you gotta think about it 4 times. Get
You don't.
your
Do you mention?
Urban Dictionary out. You know what
But
I'm
you
saying?
do got to read about it.
You do
so
gotta
let's
read
not
about
fuck
it,
around
see
and
what I'm
act like you ain't got to. You could be
Exactly.
illiterate.
You feel me?
You
Are
can't
there-
be illiterate.
Do you ever, at any point, do you mention Donald Trump at any point on your album?
No.
So you stay away from any like sort of the big issues.
Yeah.
Not really your thing.
Do you tackle opioid abuse on your album? Any
big
issues with
conversation,
pill popping,
big talk.
opioid abuse? Any?
No.
You're not dealing with that. We getting high and we having a good time.
Yeah, no.
You deal with your problems on your own time, not on Rich the Kid's time.
Read about it. You did.
Now hold on. When you first came in, did you actually do a physical demonstration of Read About It?
Read about it. Remember?
Did you see that earlier? I didn't know if you caught that.
Should we do that as a squad? Should
Yo,
we
yeah,
squad
I think
up
at
and
some
read
point,
about
at
it?
least in our picture with
Is there?
them.
Can you count us in?
Read about it. Y'all can put you in. You know what I'm saying? I'll put you down. Yeah. You feel me?
Read About It is
Read
lit.
About It.
I'm not mad at Read About It at all.
It's a positive message.
I gotta tell you, I've never seen someone who comes
What are
off.
you talking about? You just stepped on her joke.
What?
Laura goes, it's a positive message.
No, it is. I was about to say, hold on. I was about to say
Read about it.
I've never met a cooler dude, like who's
Nicest
clearly
guy.
but clearly like this kid's out here popping who has a nerdier catchphrase than Read About It.
You think?
That's amazing, bro. That's like the more you know. You
Yeah.
could be on NBC. Doom, doom, doom. Read About It.
Yeah, you dig that way, the money way, ice way.
Love it. Love
Read
it.
about it.
I like it. Matter of fact, some book deals are coming your way after
Yeah.
this interview.
Nah,
Read
for
about
sure.
it.
For sure.
If you could write a book, what would your first book be about?
How to finesse the world. You know what I'm saying? Finesse the world, the book.
But that's not what I would call the first book.
Finessing for Dummies?
No.
What would you call it?
Read About It.
There you go.
That's the name of the
Give
first
it up
book.
for Rich the Kid.
Give it up for this.
Thank you. I got my attention. Thank you. You're right.
Yeah,
That's
it is,
That's
man.
my book.
Yo, this Kendrick Lamar record is fire. Rich the Kid, Kendrick Lamar. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir, man.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, man.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you.